Hello, students. As I told you in the last class, today I have come with short answer type questions in optics which carry 2 marks. First, I will mention the question and then give you the answer. I will give you answers of some of the questions and for others, give you hints only so that you can prepare the answers of those questions by yourself. There is one more thing you have to keep in mind that the questions are of 2 marks only. So answers should be short. Let us now begin with question number 1. Define critical angle. What are conditions for total internal reflection? Answer is the angle of incidence for which angle of refraction is 90 is known as critical angle. When light ray tends to move from denser to rarer medium, for angle of incidence greater than critical angle, the total internal reflection of light ray results. You might remember in my lesson of refraction, I have already mentioned that at a critical angle, the refracted rays move along the tangent to the surface, separating the two media. That is, the refracted rays graze along the interface of the two media when light moves from denser to rarer medium. And about the critical angle, in other words, we can say that the critical angle is that angle of incidence beyond which rays passing through the denser to rarer medium are no longer refracted but are totally reflected back in the same medium. Now, the second question. Define limit of resolution and resolving power of an optical instrument. In this question, you have to give only the definitions of the two terms. So, the answer is the resolving power of an optical instrument is its ability to show distinctly the images of two objects lying close to each other. And the limit of resolution is the minimum distance between two objects whose images could be seen just separate by the optical instrument. Question number 3. Define angular dispersion and dispersive power of a prism. Here also you have to define the terms only. The definitions are: the angular dispersion is the angle between the two extreme colors, that is violet and red, in the process of dispersion. And the dispersive power of a prism is the ratio of its angular dispersion to the mean deviation produced by the prism. Here you can give the expressions also for the two terms. That is, angular dispersion is delta V minus delta R, and dispersive power is omega is equal to delta V minus delta R by delta. It is also equal to mu V minus mu R by mu minus 1. Next, question number 4. Give two advantages of reflecting type telescope over refracting telescope. The first advantage is there is no chromatic aberration in reflecting telescope as it uses mirror instead of lens. And the second advantage, as the aperture of mirror is large, so resolution of reflecting telescope is higher compared to that of the refracting telescope. If you want to give any other advantage, then you can check it in my lesson of optical instrument part 2. Now the fifth question. Give two differences between interference and diffraction patterns of light. In interference pattern, fringes are equidistant, that is, all the bright and dark fringes are of equal width, while in diffraction pattern, fringes are not equidistant, and width of central bright fringe is double that of the other bright fringes. The intensity of all bright fringes are equal in interference pattern, but in diffraction pattern, the intensity of other bright fringes is much lower than the intensity of central bright fringe. There is one more similar question. What is the difference between interference and diffraction? For answer of this question, you can simply describe the two phenomena. Next question is question number 7. In Young's double slit experiment, we observe dark fringes on the screen. Is it not the violation of law of conservation of energy? The answer for this is, in Young's double slit experiment, we observe dark fringes in interference pattern, where intensity of light is either zero or very little. It does not mean the violation of law of conservation of energy, as interference is the phenomenon of redistribution of light energy. Hence, the energy of the regions of dark fringes shift to the regions of bright fringes. So, there is only transfer of energy from one region to another and not the loss of energy. Now, question number 8, which is very basic question. What is a wavefront? Name the type of wavefront emitted by a point source and a linear source of light. The answer is, a wavefront is the continuous locus of all particles of the medium which vibrate in the same phase at an instant. When source of light is a point source, it emits a spherical wavefront, and when there is linear source, it emits cylindrical wavefront. If this type of question comes with 3 marks, then plane wavefront is also included in that. The next question is about polarization, and that also is a basic question. The question number 9 is, which type of wave can be polarized? Give any 2 uses of polarization of light. The answer is, a transverse wave can be polarized. Now, uses. Polaroid sunglasses are used to cut glare of light. Polarization of light has use in 3-dimensional motion pictures. These are very common uses. You can give any use of your choice, like its use in plastic industry for a stress test. Polaroids are fitted in camera lens to take the clear pictures. Polaroids are also fitted with objective of the microscope to see the minute objects clearly. In vehicles, the windscreen and cover of headlights are also fitted with layer of Polaroid to cut the glare of light. So there is a list of large number of uses. You can select any of them. Now see question number 10. What is Huygens principle? In this question, for answer, you have to mention the principle which has 2 basic points, and that you can find in the lesson of wave theory. I hope you can do it. Now I am giving you some very simple questions and you can find the answers by yourself. These are question number 11. Name the various defects of human eye. Here you give only the names of the defects. Question number 12. What is myopia? Which type of lens is used for correction of vision in myopic eye? Question number 13. What is the principle on which optical fiber works? Give its 2 uses. Question number 14. What do you mean by constructive and destructive interference of light? Question number 15. Give 2 differences between real and virtual images. Question number 16. Why sky appears blue? I hope you can answer them easily, as I think some questions you have already done in class 10. Next time, I will give you some questions of 3 marks. See you soon.